Hi guys, welcome to another tutorial from Deep Dive Tuts, and in this tutorial we are going to learn about hasMany and the belongsTo relationship. Now to do that, I've got a post and a comment relationship models already set up, and I have already created the posts and the comments table. I've got a post in there with ID 1 and I've got 3 comments on it. So let's set the relationship on the post model first. So to do that, I've got to do public function and comments, and that's going to be hasMany relationship. So return this hasMany comments, and in the comment model we are going to set the inverse of it. So public function post, and I'm going to return this belongs to post. So once this relationship has been set, let's go to the Tinker and test our relationship. By the way, you can create a controller and test the relationship. I'm just going to use Tinker for now because that's easier for me. So PHP artisan Tinker, and let's try to fetch the post that we have in database. So that's the post. Once we got the post, we have a relationship on post, say that is comments. So let's try and get the comments like so, and that will return all the 3 comments on that post. So if you see over here, it is a collection, and it's a collection of objects of type app models comment. So 3 comments and 3 objects over here. Now you can also do post comments and get on it, and that also works, and it's going to return you the exact same result. Now let's check the inverse of it. Let's fetch a comment and see if we can get the post. So I'm going to do, I've already got a query in there. So I'm going to fetch the first comment, and I am going to get this post. So what relationship do we have? It is a post over here. So comment post, and that will give you an object of type app models post. So we are able to get many comments because it has got a hasMany relationship, and in the inverse side of it we are able to get the post details if we fetch a single comment. So that means the relationship works. Next we are going to see what happens if one of the columns doesn't have a proper foreign key. So in this case, for example, if we don't have a post ID in here, and instead say, for example, if we have PID, that links to the post table. In such situations, we need to tell Laravel that it has now, it should now look at the PID instead of the post ID, because by default, Laravel will look at post ID. So let me show it to you. I'm going to fetch the comment again, and get the post on it. And now you see, suddenly we are not getting back the post details. That's because we have changed the post ID to be PID. In such situation, we have to tell Laravel that it is no longer a post ID now, but it's going to be a PID. Once we do that, if we go again, let me restart Tinker. If we search again, comment post, now Laravel is able to find out the post for us. Similarly, if we go to the post model and try to fetch the post and the comments on it, like so, post comments, you see over here we are getting an error that says column not found, unknown column, comments, post ID. That means Laravel is searching for a post ID on the comments table. So to fix that, we need to tell Laravel that we have changed ID from post ID to PID. Let's try that again. Let's start Tinker again. Post and comments. And there you see we are getting the comments back now. Next, I'm going to show you what happens if you have a different post ID. For example, on this post table, we have got the primary key ID. What happens if you change this ID to, say, post ID? So in this case, we need to tell Laravel that our primary key is no longer an ID and it is post ID now. So to do that, we need to add a third parameter over there and add the post ID. Like so. Let me show you what happens if you don't add the post ID. So let's search the post again, but for that we need to change ID to post ID. We're getting the post back, and let's check the comments on it, and there you see the comments are not being fetched. So you need to add the local key, that is the post ID. Once we do that, if we go back to Tinker, if we restart Tinker, search the post again, get the comments, you should be able to get your comments back. Next, let's go to the comment model and do the inverse of it. But let's check if we can fetch a comment and get a post. So to do that, I'm going to fetch my old queries, comment ID 1, and I'm going to fetch the post on it, like so. And there you see, it says column not found, unknown column, posts ID in where clause. That's because it's looking for an ID and we have changed it to a post underscore ID. So we need to make the same change here as well to post underscore ID. Let's restart Tinker, fetch the comment and get the post. And there you go, you get your post details back. One last thing I want to mention is that on the post model, we have to set the primary key to post ID, since we have changed it to post ID instead of ID. So that has to be protected. Primary key and post ID. Once you add that, even if you don't add this over here, it should automatically work. Laravel should be able to find it. Let's check it. So I'm going to fetch my old query. So post 1, and let's get the post comments on it. And looks like it's working. You don't have to pass in the third parameter of post ID if you set the primary key. So Laravel is automatically able to understand that it's a post ID. That's it in this video. In the next video tutorial, we are going to look at some other Laravel relationship. That's it for now. Thanks for watching.